friends. Welcome to Bible in 1 Year. My name is Amy. It's so great to be here with you guys today. Our scripture readings for today are found in 2 Samuel chapters 14 and 15, Psalm chapter 3, and Psalm chapter 12. In 2 Samuel chapters 14 and 15, we see the unfolding of a military coup against King David by his very own son, Absalom. David is informed of this coup and he flees from Jerusalem with his household and his servants. It is from this place that David writes Psalm chapter 3. He's not sitting in his palace on his throne. No, David is in great danger. He is on the run. He has no plan, and he has been betrayed by his own son. This is where David is. So what do you do when your world is turned upside down like this? What do you do when someone that you love and someone that is supposed to love you betrays you? Well, what did David do? David glanced at the problem, but David gazed at God. You will never face a problem that God cannot deliver you from. I'm going to say that again. You will never face a problem that God cannot deliver you from. No, he delivers us in very different ways. Sometimes he removes the problem. Sometimes he gives us enough strength and courage to make it through the problem. But God is our deliverer, just like he was David's deliverer. Psalm 3, verses 1 through 2 say, Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver me. Now, the first three words in Psalm 3:3 say, but you, Lord. You see, David knew that God was his deliverer. But you, Lord. When you have so many bills and not enough money to pay the bills, but you, Lord. When you get a cancer diagnosis, but you, Lord. When you have a child that has some behavioral issues and is making really poor choices, but you, Lord. Psalm 3:3-4 says, but you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. David cries out to God as the covenant father of Israel, over which God has appointed him as the rightly king. But more specifically, David cries out to his father as his son, because he knows that God is the one who can deliver him. David, he glances at the problem, but he gazes at the problem solver. And then we see in verse 5, David loses no sleep. Verses 5-6 say, I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side. What a great response. David loses no sleep. He lays down and he gets a full night sleep. He's not worried or anxious. He trusts God. So often, when we have a big, huge problem, we stress and we worry and we lose sleep instead of crying out to God and taking our problems to him, which is what David does. He knows that God is the deliverer. David knows that God will have to be the one to take care of his enemy. In verses 7 there, arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be upon your people. David knows that deliverance comes from God. David doesn't take matters into his own hands. David trusts God, and he leaves the results up to God. He understands that in order to be delivered, yes, God will have to strike down his enemy. But David trusts God to be his deliverer. God invites you to come to him, to bring him your troubles, to bring him your problems, just like David did, to pour out your heart, to cry out to him. God is your shield, your glory, and your hope. He wants to take all of your anxiety and turn it into perfect peace. God may not answer your prayer exactly the way that you want him to, but he will respond in a way that is best for you and in a way that will best advance his purposes and plans for your life. Trust God like David did. Trust God that he is your deliver. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day.